My name is David. I am a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. Do we have any other wasps in the crowd? All right, cool. Actually, I do consider myself more of an East Anglophone, right-wing, iconoclastic Gentile. Do we have any other earwigs? Yeah, when I was little, I used to play with my friends a lot of cowboys and Indians, and looking back, it seems strange that those were the two arch enemies, cowboys versus Indians, because on the one hand, you have a very specific profession of herding cattle against an entire race of people. It just doesn't seem fair at all, does it? It's like playing Germans and lumberjacks. Oh no, Germans are attacking the sawmill. No, I nicked a Black & Decker! No, you know they teach sign language on Sesame Street now? I guess they'd have to, because there's nothing harder than reading a Muppet's lips. There's no crime on Sesame Street either. I think that's because, one, it's a very close-knit community, and two, it's populated by freaks. It's very hard for the criminal to blend into the background. You know? Can you identify the one who assaulted you, ma'am? I think it was the 10-foot bird. Number 3, could you step forward, please? Actually, sorry, no, it could be number 4. Number 3, could you push number 4's trash can forward, please? Just listen to a police scanner. You'll figure out what's going on. You hear like, suspect seen fleeing the cookie loft. It's described as 1 foot tall, blue fur, no nose, no neck. Suspect's eyes are googly. Repeat, googly. So, I never understood the old Superman show either, how that would start at the beginning with the people in the street going, look, up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman. I see getting excited about Superman, but who are these first 2 losers excited about the bird and the plane? Before I go, though, you seem like a very nice open crowd, a nice gathering like this. I always like to finish up with a bit of, I like to do some racist humor. Do we have any racists here? Don't be shy, I'm just joking. I'm not actually going to be racist. I was just going to sort of lump together a certain ethnic demographic in a demeaning and ignorant way. I find I'm generally a tolerant person, but I find I have a real problem with, actually, I really can't stand British children. I better explain that. That stems from a few years ago. I was a lifeguard at a public swimming pool, and there was this one British family who used to come swimming, a mother, father, and 2 little boys, about 8 years old and 6 years old, and they were, happy, good-looking kids. It's just whenever they talked, British children, they are so polite and so proper, like little miniature grown-ups. It's creepy. Because they'd be splashing around, suddenly the 8-year-old would be like, oh, father, did you sort of note just now how I was sort of alternating between my front crawl and my backstroke there? So, conducting a semi-corkscrew formation. It is the most dizzying activity. I quite recommend, he's going on like this. The 6-year-old kid's even worse. He's bouncing up and down. He's like, oh, mummy, I do feel this most daft sort of tingling sensation in my eyes, mummy. I think on account of the chlorinated water, sort of reacting negatively with my visions. It is a most daft experience, really. The kid's like, oh, mummy, father, do you think it prudent for little Winthrop here to be mucking about in the water while he's suffering these irritations? Father, on account of the chemistry in the water, perhaps little Winnie should sit out for a bit. Little Winnie's like, no, mummy, no, daddy, no, I appreciate Cecil's concern, really. I think I've got a good 30 minutes before sustaining any sort of ocular damage. It's just heaven forfend, we sort of cut short this little aquatic romp. So terribly appreciative, Mummy and Daddy. You're such attentive parents. We're so delighted with this splendid outing. It's most appreciative. And I'm like, shut the up! Just shut your kipper hole. Why can't you just kick him in the balls or dunk his head or piss in the pool. Do something normal. God, Mary Poppins would beat the shit out of you kids. God, yeah, I'll give you an English pound, you Spice Boys. Tea-sucking bastards. Just shut the... But I didn't say that out loud, right? Yeah. Thanks, you've been great. Good night.